You might have missed Bob Duggar's rare appearance in Jessa Duggar's birth vlog. Jessa Duggar Seawald's father, Bob Duggar, made a special appearance in her latest vlog documenting her first moments with her and Ben Seawald's sixth baby. Yay. The Duggars are counting on each other during their major milestones. As Jessa Duggar and Ben Seawald welcomed their sixth baby Og. 2. They had their loved ones by their side, including her father Bob Duggar, whose experience meeting his new grandson for the first time was documented by Jessa's followers. Number 39, Bob said as he appeared on screen in the Og. 8 YouTube video while Ben placed his new grandson in his arms. He's a keeper. As Jessa revealed that her son, whose name she has yet to share, weighed 10 pounds even, her father couldn't contain his excitement as he noted his guess for the baby's weight was almost on the money. You know, he exclaimed as he held the baby. I said 9.15, that's what I guessed. Ben assured Bob that he wasn't far off, as their doctor also reached a milestone with baby boy's arrival. The doctor said, I think that's a 10-pounder, Ben shared. That's one of the biggest babies I've delivered. Jessa, who also shares children, Spurgeon 9, Henry 8, Ivy 5, Fern 3, and George 19 months, with Ben, had the support of her parents throughout her birth journey. In an August 3rd YouTube video, Michelle Duggar appeared by her daughter's side during delivery, while a midwife assisted on the opposite side of the bed. Jessa's moment also marked a milestone for her 16-year-old sister Jordan Duggar, whom she invited to be part of the birth. My sister Jordan, this is her first time to be at one of my births, Jessa shared in the video. So I said, Jordan, you should cut the cord. And she was really excited about that. So she got to cut the cord. For Jessa, who shared she was expecting her son in March, his birth story sparked a lot of emotions. When baby was born and everything was okay, I just sobbed, I just cried. The 30-year-old shared in another part of the video. The baby's crying, I'm crying. It was such a beautiful moment and we're so thankful. And keep reading for a complete guide to the Duggar family. Duggar reacts to childhood episode with nostalgia and love. Duggar Volo is in full house nostalgia, with her fans along for the ride. The former reality star watched and reacted to an old 16 Children and Moving In TLC-era family show episode, which kicked off that great rush of nostalgia and endearing responses from the fans. Back then, a tiny Duggar was seen moving into the Duggar family home, the one the Duggars built for themselves. Duggar and Jeremy Volo posted the reaction video alongside their podcast, providing a really unusual window into the childhood of Duggar and the early fame of the Duggar family. Towards the end, the video contrasted scenes of young Duggar frolicking in the yard with some reflection on the journey her parents had taken. Peppered with funny and heartfelt moments, one fan pinpointed Duggar's subtle balancing act between paying respect to her family while pursuing somewhat opposing personal beliefs. I love how she continues to show honor to her parents and family, even though she may not walk the same line of faith that they do now and is living her truth. I appreciate that. She continues to love Jesus out loud and her own way. Another kept the reminiscing going, I remember this episode. Loved it. The early days of Duggar family shows still hold a special place in the viewer's heart all these years later. All in all, it was a good laugh. With Jeremy and Duggar cracking jokes about the product placements in the show, who could forget those V8 juice plugs? Yeah, kinda wild. But the video also really walked us through Duggar's transition from that little girl in the giant family into a lady on her own footing. Clearly, far from being distant from her roots. Duggar maintains an attachment to her origins. Clips like these carry much nostalgia for all the fans who grew up watching the Duggars, harking back to days before scandals, canceled shows, and family fractures. Duggar's nostalgic tag-along is packed with warmth, heavy on the nostalgia, and just a tiny little Downton charm, whether you're an OG Duggar watcher or a fence-sitting casual. And really, we need some of that now.